What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hatz, and this is Major League Hatz Weekly Podcast, episode number 41. Obviously, it's a special podcast because today is actually Sunday, because we didn't get to do it on Thursday because of everything that is going on. So hopefully a couple people join in. I know I said I was going to go on at 1 o'clock, but then I got kind of messed up with my mic. For some reason, I might have actually lost the cord. And yeah, Saucy Senoritas, hello, how you guys doing? So I have to go see if I can find the cord because I don't know where it's at. Anyways, what's up, HughesTex99? How are you feeling after those Astros lost that World Series there? Technical difficulties. Yes, I learned from the best. Hatter, if you ever have technical issues, just blame Hatter because that's just how it is. Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Aaron C., what's going on? LG Mac. I'm over it. Okay, good. That's the way to have it because, yeah, it was really cool, honestly, that the Nationals won the World Series. But I'm kind of the same way. It's done. It's over with. It's time to move on. And, yeah, minor leagues is coming down here. He is messing up with what I got going on. Reds fan Florida, how you doing, buddy? Yes, we are over it. Good. Great series. Honestly, I didn't care for this year's World Series. Moke. I thought it was actually a very good World Series. You can't ask for anything better. Going to Game 7, all the road teams winning on the road. Astros went up 3-2 going back into Houston, and you thought that Astros were just going to take it. What else do you want from a World Series? Like, oh, I'm sorry. I remember. You want either the Reds or the Dodgers. That's what's going on. Did you like the pop I picked up? Yes, I like the pop. I like the paperweight. We'll talk about pops here in just a second. What's up, X-Back at large? Although it does suck that the Astros have 8 free agents. They won because of Trump. Yes, just blame Trump and Florida whenever you have an issue. And here comes minor leagues to bring in Forky. Yes, we found our Forky. He was stuck somewhere in the couch. And I don't know why minor leagues is doing this, but minor leagues provides that content gold that we're all looking for on YouTube. And, oh, here comes T-Ball to say hi as well. Do you want to say hi real quick, T-Ball? Hang on, guys. T-Ball wants to say what's up.
Hi.
All right, so T-Ball made his daily appearance. Why? Because he likes making an appearance, and I had to do the podcast in my dining room area, I guess you call it, because my dad is being too loud. No guitar playing, please. So what the fork? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Serge? Love the Ducks hat. Sup, T-Ball? Reds fan Florida said, hi, how's it going? So anyways, we got I have a couple Funko Pops, and then I have a couple hats to show you guys. But also I wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. What's the condition on everything at home? Okay, good idea. I'll start with that first. So the fire, just so you guys know, it did get really close. It was probably about 3 or 4 miles from our house. We live basically on this side of town. The fire was on this side of town, if you guys can see. So about a 4-mile break in between. You guys have seen like a lot of footage or pictures like on Instagram where I go hiking and stuff, where I shot the Dodgers video of wearing the pro light and stuff like that. Basically, there's a good amount of that area that got burnt over there. There's some houses that are backing those trails, and they got really burnt. So I am going to probably go over there if I can in the next week or so, just to kind of check it out, because that was where I went hiking, and I had a lot of fun hiking over there. And you guys know I shot the Chupacabra video. Yes, if you have not seen that video where I find the Chupacabra, go check it out. I really found the Chupacabra. Anyway. So a lot of those trails got burnt up. I just have to go see how bad it is. But, you know, it was actually pretty close. 3 or 4 miles is actually pretty, yeah, it's kind of freaky a little bit. Let's see. I live in Northern California. Where do you live at, Aaron C., if you live in Northern California? Hey, what's up, Hatter? How you doing? Funko, we are on our way to BNN, see what we find. I hope you guys find something good. You guys go check out Saucy Senoritas. They like doing mukbang challenges, stuff like that. They're fun to watch. Moke, by the way, stop being so pushy. I'm kidding, Moke. You're not being pushy. When the fires are over, can we vlog the area again? Yes, I'm going to go check it out, do some filming and stuff. Now, during the fires, I did do a video on going to lids and stuff to kind of break up the monotony. I was staying at my sister-in-law's house, and when you got 10 people in one location, it gets a little tight. So me and minor leagues, we went to lids, checked out stuff at lids, and picked up a couple things at lids. So just to kind of change things up a little bit. But, you know, in the end, we just got the PG&E turned back on yesterday evening. In the end, though, I'm not complaining one iota. Yes, the house does smell smoky a little bit. I was inconvenienced me and my family for about a week or so, but in the end, it doesn't really freaking matter. We still have our house. We're on good health. My dad did his stuff that he needed to do, go to dialysis. So there's a lot of people out there that have it worse off than us, that are having to replace their house this time as well. And then there's still a lot of people, from the 2017 fire that swept through our area as well, that are still in the process of rebuilding and stuff. And some of them have just barely moved in after 2 years. So you'll never hear me complain. I might complain about minor stuff, but in the end, I will always tell you, my stuff is not that important compared to a lot of other people. And that's kind of the motto I go by, or the attitude I go by, that I understand that, we sometimes think we have it hard. There's always somebody else out there harder than what we have it. So try to remember that. And hopefully that'll help you guys, be a little more positive throughout the day. I always try to be a little positive. It doesn't always help, especially with my back issues. But like I said, I try to remind myself there's somebody out there worse than me. And I am very fortunate to be where I'm at, have what I have, and be able to do what I do. And even though my dad drives me nuts, he's still my dad. So I got to take care of that. So remember that, guys, always somebody out there worse than you. So keep a positive mind, keep positive thinking. All right, let's see here. About 15 miles from Modesto. Meth. Did you do that on purpose, Aaron C? Yes, okay, so you're near Modesto. Okay, I'm glad the Gonzaleses are safe. I always wondered how a city in the middle of nowhere can be so hood. Exact right. I think you meant exact right, but that's okay. That's a good outlook. Card Closet, how you doing, bud? Let's see. Oh man, Stockton. That's right. Rough, brother. Who lives in Stockton? When the fires are over, can you vlog the area again? Yes. It snowed in Chicago. Hatter, I saw I started watching your video, and you're not a real man, dude. You got to go trick-or-treating and 4 inches of snow. When I was your age, I used to walk to school and 12 inches of snow every day uphill with no shoes and socks on because they were soaking wet. Hatter, go trick-or-treating. I'm kidding. We don't get any. Somebody was asking me if we get snow in our area. We really don't get snow. If we get snow, it's usually up in the mountains. You guys know I'm about 40 years old. In my 40 roughly years of living in this area, it has probably snowed, I would say, about 2 times. And only really one time it stayed on the ground and stuck, where you can actually kind of gather up some of the snow and actually kind of make a snowball. And then the other time was just kind of a little light drizzle, and it pretty much vanquished within like a half hour or so. So we don't get no snow. We just get usually a lot of rain, but we've been in a drought. And recently, so we've had the dry weather, and we've just been getting the fires. And I understand some people say they won't live in California because of fires and earthquakes. Guess what? I was doing some normal research, or whatever you want to call it, like Hatter tries to say he does, which, by the way, if you guys have not seen his movie on 8 Men Out, either go watch his movie review, or you can watch the 8 Men Out on the MLB Network. It's going to be on there later today. I just saw, and I did finally watch it. And yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, like, damn. Anyways, I will not move to like the East Coast, the central United States, or anything like that, because okay, so I got fires over here, and that's what we got going on, in earthquakes. But I don't know, guys. I'm not messing with the tornado. I'm not messing with the hurricane. I don't know, floods in the Texas area. My nieces live in Texas, and they get the floods. They get some tornadoes and hurricanes. I don't know, guys. I'm not dealing with that stuff. I don't deal with snow. It's like, you got snow, your power's going to go out, your gas is going to go out, and you potentially are stuck for a couple of days in the house. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Earthquake-wise, we haven't really had a big earthquake since 1989. We did have an earthquake a couple years ago that hit the Sonoma area, which is about 30 miles maybe east of us, give or take. I'm not sure my directions too well, but it didn't really affect us that bad over here. So I don't know. Anywhere you guys live, you're always going to have stuff. It doesn't matter. What's up, Philip? How you doing, bud? You're always going to have something. So, people say they won't live in California because of fires and earthquakes. Well, guess what? I don't want to live where you're at because I don't like snow. I don't like tornadoes. I don't like hurricanes. So I guess we're all even. All right. Midwest is hella cheaper. Yes, you got that right. I do understand that one. More civil liberties. I don't carry shoot guns anyway. So honestly, I'll be honest, guys, I've never shot a gun, so I'm not sure what the civil liberties would do for me very much. It'd be fun to shoot a gun, but I just never have. Let's see here. But Cali does have earthquakes, though. Yeah, but it's okay. Ohio never gets any big earthquakes. Yeah, same here. We don't really get any big earthquakes. My ex lives in Texas. And she's probably dating that dude in Texas that we know. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but yeah. Yeehaw! In the Midwest, we have all 4 seasons in one day. Yes, that's funny. I felt the earthquake a few weeks ago. The one that was by Oakland. Yeah, I didn't feel it. I didn't even know there was an earthquake. So, but you didn't have no damage, right? I'm guessing. It wasn't that big. Corrupt Illinois politicians are considered a disaster here. I used to live in Santa Rosa back in the day. Oh, really? That's funny. Let's see, Texas. Texas is my second home. You guys know that because of my nieces and my sister. I shot a gun and it can get crazy, especially if your target is moving. Moke. You're not supposed to shoot at things. You're supposed to shoot at the little, cans on the ledge there. I love Cali. Illinois weather makes a man tough here. Really, Hatter? Really? You live at home, right? I'm just saying, man. Just saying. Okay. Whoa. Don't judge all Texans based on one guy. Trust me, I'm not. No snow here. And then let's see here. California, they tax you to death. And what are you going to do? You get kind of taxed everywhere you go. Some places, like Oregon, has no state tax, I believe, but I hear they have high property taxes. So taxes are good and bad because I know some countries, they don't have they have high taxes, but they also have universal healthcare coverage for everybody. So I mean, you win some, you lose some. You can't please everybody. You try to deal with snow, boy. Hell no, snow is too dang cold. I'm telling you guys, I hate snow. It gets 40 degrees around here, and I am freezing. I can't handle it no more, guys. If it was cold all the time over here, I think I'd probably be pushing 360 because I'd be so cold. I would need some extra installation. So, Hatter, I don't know how you do it. I just can't do it. And you guys see this face? This face has no warmth to it. This is my warmth on my facial hair. It doesn't work out. What's up, Mark? In my country, you pay the tax in the price of an item itself, so it's not added on. So if something is $1, that means the tax is included. See, there you go. If you don't see the tax, you don't realize it's there. I kind of like that idea. 40 degrees in the winter is like spring weather here. Yeah, and I can't do it because 40 degrees, my body starts hurting, my back and my legs and my arms. It's hard to get out of the blankets. I can't deal with the cold. But you still pay tax. But if you don't see the tax, is the tax really there? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, snow sucks. Try working in Alaska and outside. January to April sucks. I would never do it. So yes. Anyways, other than that, everything is freaking getting back to normalcy. The kids are still out of school until Thursday, and that sucks for me because send them back to school. This one right here, all he wants to do, T-Ball right here, is eat popcorn, watch videos, and run around. And yeah, he's full of energy. He needs his school. 80 on Christmas Day here. That would kind of suck, though. That would kind of suck. But if I didn't have cold weather, I would have no reason to wear my cool sweaters that I wore the other day. If you guys are on Instagram, I posted a picture of me wearing my Washington Nationals sweater. So that was actually kind of fun. Right now, it's 41 degrees here. Dang. What is it? It says it's what? Oh, okay. It is 77 degrees here, and it is not even considered that warm. It's I say it's nice, but it's nice. I like about 80-ish to be warm. Good way to see taxes. Yeah, don't see them. Right now, it's okay. So anyways, so my other announcement, I love talking about weather sometimes. It can be fun. Especially, you're dealing with a lot of people on YouTube that everybody is everywhere, and so you get all different aspects of weather. Hatter got 4 inches of snow. We got fires. There hasn't been any tornadoes or hurricanes yet, so hopefully it stays like that. No floods or anything, so hopefully we can stay safe like that. I'm in Rosarita Beach, Mexico, and it's 74 degrees. Oh, that's nice. Northern Ireland, we measure in degrees Celsius. I've always been fascinated by weather. We started a war over taxes. We start war over everything. We start war over who took the damn last cookie in the cookie jar. So it's Do we really need a reason to start a war half the time? But we won't get into that. This isn't no politics. If you want politics, go check out Hatter. Hey, X back, is Jimmy in mix yet? Okay. Wrestle Machine 28, how you doing? The real question is, did Hatter run the bases or struck out on his date? He struck out. In fact, I don't even think he got another date on that one. Tax is theft. So where I am, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit at the minute. That's too cold. That's cold for me, man. That's cold for me. Let's see here. Feels bad, Hatter. Anyway, so yes, Hatter struck out. He couldn't get the second date, and yeah, and the fact that we haven't got her in a video yet, yeah, baseball season's over. So what's Hatter's next move? Let's go to a hockey game. Yeah, I don't know if the girls are feeling the hockey game. You guys, would you take a girl to a hockey game? I mean, you could take a girl to a football game. You could take a girl to a baseball game. But let me ask you a question. If you were trying to impress a girl, would you take her to a hockey game? I would say, I guess it depends on the girl, like everything else, because you know, would you take a girl to a wrestling event? I would say so, but that's just me. I'm into wrestling. I know there's a lot of women out there that love wrestling. J38 probably nailed it with the WNBA game. Aaron C says, I wouldn't take a girl to McDonald's. That's Burger King for me. I would want to go to one. Okay, Saucy Senorita would want to go to a hockey game, so that's a good perspective there. If she was from Minnesota or Canada, yes, that is a very good point. And the circus, never been, so yes, for the experience. It is a fun experience. I went to one for the first time last year, the Sharks game, and it was a lot of fun. So I like that. I like that outlook there. Now, Hatter, would you take a girl to? Where's Hatter? See, Hatter always disappears when we start talking about, you know, his. We're trying to help him out, just so you guys know, if you guys are new here. Hatter got a girl. He's got a girl that he's interested in, LG Max 73. Take her axe, throw it. That'd actually be a paintball shooting would be kind of fun. But then again, I don't know if Hatter can actually hit anything. Hatter doesn't really like us talking about his dating life, so he takes off. So he looks like he's gone. My second date with my fiance was a lightning game on Valentine's Day. She loved it. He's writing down our suggestions. I wish, because she's still single, so they're obviously he's not listening. Have you been to a Stockton Thunder game, sir? No, I have not been to a Stockton Thunder's game yet. It's still a work in progress. Okay, so Hatter is still there. So good. You still have us, Hatter? Yes. So Hatter is still there. Hatter, would you take a girl to a hockey game? Now, here's the other thing about Hatter, guys. And I'm not trying to mess with them, but you guys know typically Hatter goes to games where somebody else takes him. So he would have to convince somebody to give him 2 free tickets because, you know, Hatter's on the trying to find the job still. By the way, how did the job search go, Hatter? Yes, he's in the friend zone, and I'm in the marriage zone. So, you know, when they said death to us part, they didn't tell me it was going to take this damn long because, damn, 20 years, it's like, oh, my God, I'm still married. I'm just kidding. My wife doesn't actually watch this stuff, but yes. So Hatter doesn't even know what the friend zone is. Hatter read about the friend zone in a book one time, and he's like, my goal is friend zone. My goal is friend zone because friend zone could be a good zone sometimes. I'm just saying. Yes. So marriage zone is Twilight Zone. No kidding, right? Yes. My uncle has great home season Hawks tickets, so I'd get those 100 section seats and take my lady friend out. Okay, get to work on it, Hatter. We want to see that happen. Will your uncle sacrifice 2 tickets for you and your lady friend? By the way, we are in the year 2019, right? Who calls the potential girl they would like to date, which is kind of what it is, right, Hatter? My wife loves hockey. See, if your wife loves hockey, it's good. My wife hates baseball, and I'm just being honest. I have to drag her to baseball, and the only way to get her to kind of enjoy it a little bit is it usually costs me 2 drinks. 2 drinks, and I have her keep score so she feels a part of it, but otherwise than that, she hates baseball. In the end, she's going to be like, sorry, Hatter, I only see you as a friend. Yeah, if you keep playing that friend zone area, that's what's going to happen. Hatter, you can't keep going on power plays, dude. You got to just score sometimes. What I mean by score is say, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? You want to go out on a real official date? You got to go for it, Hatter. You got to score that empty netter there sometimes. Sorry, bad analogy. It's all I got. Learn from my mistakes, Hatter. You know, or you can be like me and just marry the first chick that pays attention to you. And yeah, by the way, just so you guys know, because I'm always transparent with you guys, I must have had about 6 girlfriends that lasted about a week in my sophomore year of high school. And it only lasted a week because I didn't see him for like the other 5 days because our school and our schedules just didn't match up. And then I must have had like 2 or 3 girlfriends for like 2 or 3 months, and that was it. So my experience on dating isn't very extensive, if you guys know what I mean. And let's see, I've had probably 3 serious girlfriends my whole life before I got married. So had her. Sometimes you just gotta, just go out there and put it out there. I'm just telling you. Love the name of your channel, Saucy Senoritas, is what we used to call the good-looking girls back in high school, right? Or just get her pregnant. No, Hatter won't do that. I already tell you, I'll speak up for Hatter on that one. Wrestle Machine 28. Hatter says that cannot happen until you get married, is what his mom says. So I think that's good advice. I think. So I'm just saying. So this is another girl or same one. I think in our case, LG Max 33, I think it's the same girl. I'm not 100% sure. This is not the Las Vegas girl. This is one that he's kind of been lunch dating type deal. I don't know. Same girl. Okay. Because it's hard to keep track of Hatters. Do you even call it a love life? Friend life. Yes. Hashtag friend life for Hatter. There we go. Anyways. In the UK, the slang phrase "spicy senorita" is a bird. That's actually funny. Defeat, definitely not the Vegas girl. Yeah, don't bring him the Vegas girl. He's still kind of sad about that one. Have you showed her your hats? No, he has not showed her her hats. By the way, Hatter just put all his hats into like his winter storage, and baseball season is over when he is putting away his hats. So sad time of year. It's like, hey, you want to see how many hats I have? You want to come back? No. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Anyways, guys. So my announcement, guys. Let's see. Okay. Hatter's dropping a name. By the way, I thought the name was something else, so I'm glad he put that. I took Lindsay out to a Michael Bubble concert this past summer. Who is Michael Bubbly? Is that like a champagne drink? I don't know. Anybody know Michael Bubbly? I don't. Let's see here. I remember when I was younger, I told his girl I collected wrestling figures, and she called them dolls. Oh, I hate it when they say that. They're not they're not dolls. They're wrestling figures or action figures, or in my case, I'll use the Spanish term and I'll just call them monos, monos, and I just call them monos or wrestling figures. They're not dolls. Dang it. Anyways, Buble. Okay, Lindsay. Lindsay knows about my hats, and she helped with channel. Like doing what, Hatter? Like if she helped with your channel, does she know what your channel is experiencing right now? By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Hatter, go subscribe to him. He somehow managed to drop down to 99 subscribers. Hatter, you're supposed to go up in the subscriber count, so go help out Hatter, get him back to 100. Just help him out, man. He needs his help. A little bit of the bubbly. Michael Bublé. Yes, he's a jazz singer. Okay. I hope in Lindsay's case she does. No one loves me. We love you, Hatter. That's why we're trying to help you, man. We're trying to help you. Okay, Hatter. I hope in Lindsay's case, because you said the name, not me. I hope she likes jazz, because for me personally, I'm not taking a girl to a jazz concert. I would take her probably to rock, hip hop, R&B. Now, if she's into jazz, okay. But Hatter, let me ask you a question. Is that something she wanted to go to, or is that something you wanted to go to, or is that something you just got free tickets and you figured you'd drag her along? Which 3 scenarios is that? 99 subscribers. Since you blocked it out, that is funny because that is so true. Gosh, my Raiders have no defense. Don't ruin the game for me. I'm recording it right now. I'm recording it. So I got the Raiders game going on. Has anyone even seen a pic of this Lindsay? I'm trying to remember. I want to say Hatter did have a picture of her in one of his videos. So I want to say yes, she is legit. Plus, Hatter's not going to lie about a fake girl. He is not Tio or whatever from Notre Dame that played on the Chargers, and he's not like that one guy in Texas that just makes up fake random stuff for anybody to watch him. So Hatter's not going to lie about this. I guarantee you that. Jazz is the best music. She was excited to go. Okay, Hatter. By the way, guys, Hatter's told me he has an old soul. I kind of believe that, but if he has an old soul, he's going to be in this dating process for like 2 years because he has to do all this courting and everything. He's got to hold hands. He's got to ask for permission to hold hands. It's going to be a long dating session. I wonder if he gets his dating advice. Hatter, do you watch the Duggars at all? Did you watch the Duggars? How do we know Lindsay isn't his sister name or something? It's not a sister. I believe Hatter, you guys. Out of all the people in all the YouTube communities, Hatter's not going to lie. He might suck at baseball and basketball fantasy and football fantasy, but he's not going to lie. Let's see here. Picks or it didn't happen. I got the tickets as a birthday gift and invited her. She was excited. She wanted that Hatter clout. Go Seahawks. Frank Sinatra and Glenn Miller are great. Who's Glenn Miller? And I only know Frank Sinatra because doesn't he sing at the end of the Giants games when they win? And I'm kidding. I know Frank Sinatra for a lot more, but I can't name any of his music. But I have no clue who this Glenn Miller guy is. Hey, Serge, do you like that the Fiend won the title? Good question. We will get there. The Fiend shouldn't have won, and go Bucks. Miller is a jazz trombone player. So he plays one of the sexiest instruments in the orchestra, or whatever you want to call it. Now, before we get on to wrestling, now we'll give Hatter a little bit of a break. But like I said, if you guys haven't subscribed to Hatter, go subscribe. Give him 100 subscribes because he deserves it. Well, Mark, Seth was getting kind of boring. You betcha he did. You betcha he did. Hatter, what are you talking about? No, Seth is the best. Seth is my man. By the way, guys, did you see that picture of Becky Lynch in like Dubai on Instagram? Just saying. I'm at work for training. I might pop back in. Training, Hatter. What kind of training do you need to push a cart and collect carts? So you can't just say you're at work for training and then just kind of disappear, because last time I knew you push carts. Is that pretty accurate? I'm at Best Buy. Okay. Did you get a job at Best Buy? Hatter, you got it. Hatter, you can't leave us, dude. Hatter, did you get a job at Best Buy? You haven't told us, or I missed it. Best Buy now, I think. So is he pushing carts at Best Buy? Hatter got a job at Best Buy, I think. Is that good news? T-Ball's like, well, whatever. Hatter going to give us the Black Friday deals. What Copa hat should I get next? I got to know which ones you have to know. I'm full-time selling computers. Oh, my God. You guys, if you guys, I will tell you guys, selling computers. Let's see what okay. If you guys know anything about Hatters, his number one statement, and he's going to come out with a shirt one of these days. Technology hates me. And this guy's selling computers. I am sorry, Hatter. I'm so sorry, Hatter, dude. I am never buying a computer from you, bro. I'm never taking your advice on a computer. I told you what computer to buy, and you go out and get the cheapest thing possible. I'm not taking any computer advice from you. I hope whoever you sell a computer to does not learn about your YouTube channel, because if they did, they'd be like, I just bought a computer from this guy. I hope I got the warranty because I'm going to need it. Yeah, let's see. I subbed Hatter. Yes, get Hatter to 100. Thank you very much, Aaron C. I know it's so freaking ironic. He better get that commission. One thing is commission. Let's hope he improves his computer, his technology. I want a Tandy Hatter. Can you hook me up? Tandy Hatter. No, I'm not following their LG Mac. Dude, you got a Dell. Who's got a Dell? I don't have a Dell. I have a Mac. I like my Mac, so I know. So, anyways, I have about 10. You have 10 Copa hats, really? Damn, J38, you're behind on the wagon. Selling us here. Tandy is a computer brand. Okay, so yeah, see, I don't know computer brands either. I got stuck with, I won't say I got stuck with Apple products, old school. What happened was we started, changing phones. I used to love my Galaxy. And then because if we put all the phones together with the Apple and stuff, we just all of a sudden started getting Apple products. And then I got the Mac computer because my old computer kind of stopped working for whatever reason. I actually liked it a lot, but then I got the Mac, and now it seems like everything I'm getting is a Mac now. I got a Commodore 64 Apple ecosystem. So I'm just kind of falling. I'm not saying I'm falling in with the trends or anything. It's just we just seem to like Macs, and I bought another PC for the house. It is an Apple, and it seems to work really good. I like the big screen on it, of course. So nothing against other computers. Just we just ended up buying Apple products. So I know there's a lot of. I know Hatz uses a different brand, so he has different editing techniques. And so that's the only downfall is that from what I could tell from watching other people's videos or, talking to other people, that the Mac doesn't have a lot of the great editing software that I would possibly like to use in my videos. So let's see, how much was the Mac? Let's see, the Mac that I have for the PC was about $1,500. And then the laptop itself, I can't remember. The laptop itself I got when I was still doing college work. I got it around the time I was doing my race and discrimination course. I've had the Mac for about 4 or 5 years, give or take, if not longer, because I've been officially out of school for about 2 years. I got my degree. So yeah, about 4 years or so I've had it. So it's probably around the $1,000 range. So not too bad in my opinion. And I like it. I could take it anywhere. And it works great. Runs off of Wi-Fi, like everything else. I have an Acer swept laptop and use the Adobe Premiere Pro for my awesome edits. Yeah, awesome edits, but your video, keep working. Adobe Premiere Pro is legit. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use it, and I really like the edits, and I wish I could, have some of those editing features. Hatz did one where he pretended to cut his neck off with the green screen effect, and it was actually pretty sweet. And he's done some other editing effects. So, I would like to try to use it. But, it's funny. I'm watching Hatz do his edits in his videos, and it seems so complicated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just I don't know. Everything I've learned about editing and YouTube, I've kind of taught myself, watched other people's videos. So, it seems really complicated, and if I ever had a chance, I'd try to use it. That was fake. It's easier than it looks. See, I would just have to get used to it like anything else. So wouldn't mind using Adobe Premiere Pro. It seems like a good system. It seems like it has more options available for editing videos, and that's what I would like to do. But until then, we're going to use the Mac. Okay, so we do got some hats. We do got some Funko Pops. You'll get used to it. Exactly. Do I think The Fiend should have won the title? Personally, I kind of don't. I didn't want him to win, but at the same time, Rollins, I know a lot of people were souring on him. But here's the thing about The Fiend. They're trying to talk this guy up like Bray Wyatt, if you guys are not aware, is The Fiend. And they're trying to talk him up like he's some sort of supernatural character, person, whatever, that nothing can hurt him. Just follow me here. Didn't we already have that with The Undertaker? I mean, the whole reason why, like when he's laying down and he pops back up, or like he's like in the casket and he pops up, is because he's like reborn. So the Fiend took like what? What did he take? Like 7, 8 curb stomps, and he pops back up like nothing. And to me, that is kind of sad because 1, it cheapens the curb stomp. 2, it really makes wrestling look really freaking fake because like. He takes a curb stomp. He jumps back up. You're supposed to make wrestling look kind of real. You can't take a curb stomp and make it look, fake like that. I mean, it's like I was watching some indie promo one time, and they were doing the tombstone, and somebody kicked out of the tombstone. Who the heck kicks out of the tombstone? And then he did it 2 more times, and he kicked out of it a second time. Took 3 tombstones to put this dude away. There are some moves in wrestling that it's like you don't kick out of. You can't, like only 1 or 2 people, and it was big legit spots, kicked out of an RKO from Randy Orton. Otherwise, you don't kick out of it. So I don't get it. I'm not surprised The Fiend won, and the only reason why is because Dolphins won. Finally, they get a freaking victory. I'm not surprised And the only reason is because, of course, he was going to win the belt. The rumor mills, this is why I don't listen to the rumor mills too much, or I always watch stuff after the facts, is because all the rumor mills were saying was that the Fiend Bray Wyatt was going to win. He was going to be the champion. And there you go. So we got the Fiend. Now, what are they going to do now? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, I did watch Friday Night SmackDown. And so Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, wins the Raw Championship, or Universal Championship, I should call it. And isn't he a SmackDown guy? Right? He was drafted to SmackDown. So he's taking the Universal belt to SmackDown. And Brock Lesnar, who was on SmackDown, quit SmackDown to go to Raw? Why didn't, okay, I know I'm probably, especially in the wrestling community, probably going to get a lot of crap for this. Here's what they needed to do. When they did the draft, they need to strip everybody of the title. Everybody of the title, and basically have tournaments. I don't know, start basically back over. Because to me, why are you going to draft Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, to SmackDown, and he's wrestling Seth Rollins, and then Brock Lesnar's on SmackDown? You know that wrestling is planned, or it's fictional in the sense of like what's going to happen per se, you know, and it's predetermined. So why, if it's predetermined, why didn't they just have Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw? That to me is the stupidest thing. And then when they broke up, you know, Rollins and the Fiend and their interactions, because Rollins was on Raw and Fiend was on SmackDown, you're telling me they're going to have that was it. Rollins is going to be on Raw, and he's never going to get a chance to go back for his Universal Championship, and the Fiend is on SmackDown? I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to me, and I've told you guys countless times, I try not to take it too serious. I take a lot of it with a grain of salt because I don't get it, but then again, I am not the billionaire. If I was the billionaire, then I can make the decisions, and I'm not going to tell the billionaire, Vince McMahon, what he's doing is wrong because he's the billionaire. You'll never hear me tell anything of what they do is wrong because they are the rich ones and I'm not. I'm on YouTube like everybody else. The belt is going to change to blue, right? It should now, right? It's going to be like the women's belt, I guess. Brock's going to Raw, yeah. And I was actually kind of honestly, guys, I was actually looking forward to seeing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown, and the one time he'd show up per month, just because he's always on Raw. I don't know. Maybe like some of the wrestlers themselves are like going in the background saying, hey, I don't want to be on SmackDown. I actually like being on Raw, so I wonder if that had anything to do with it. I know he's a Paul Heyman guy, or whatever you guys want to call it, and I think Paul Heyman is in charge of Raw, so that's probably the other reason as well. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I believe that was the case. Eric Bischoff, before he got fired, was in charge of like SmackDown, but for some reason he wasn't doing what he needed to do, and he'll probably end up in AEW like everybody else nowadays. I'm curious to see who Wyatt feuds with next. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's it? Rollins and Fiend are done? Yeah, I don't know. The belt is going to change. Brock, why even have a draft to begin with? They had to. They had to have a draft because of the, you know, the deals with Fox and USA. They had to have some sort of separation on them. Hunter needs to take over the writing. He does a great job. He does a good job with NXT, but I don't know if you guys heard, but Vince McMahon is probably going to have a lot more say in NXT. And we'll talk about them in a second because of what happened on Friday night. Vince McMahon is probably going to have a lot more say now that it is on TV and it's up to 2 hours long. So if you guys see it kind of going downhill a little bit, you'll know why. The Washington football team lost today. Good. They deserve to lose every game until they change that crappy name. Remember when Raw and SmackDown had separate pay-per-views and it failed? Yes, I do. And are they bringing that back? I don't recall hearing anything that they're going to bring that back. They probably will if they're going to be separated. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one either. All right. So if you guys didn't know, Crown Jewel was on Thursday. I went back and watched it. So basically it was on Halloween. And I guess they had some airplane issues, and a lot of the wrestlers couldn't make it back, which also made me believe that Brock Lesnar must have had a charter plane by himself because him and Heyman made it back, but it didn't seem like any of the rest of the guys made it back. Even poor Michael Cole was stranded in Dubai. So I bring that up because I guess they did the best they could. And I like the fact that they didn't bring in a lot of any of the Monday Night Raw guys. But then again, there was I missed it because I didn't watch the pre-show, but there was like a huge like 30-man battle royal. So they're probably all over there. Anyways, they brought in all the NXT guys. I like the fact that they showcased them a little bit. I don't like the fact, though, that the way they showcased them, like Bianca Belair, dude, that freaking chick, she's actually pretty awesome, dude. And she's in the back, and she's beating up Dana Brooke. And Carmella looked like she was just like bored. She was standing against the like boxes and going like, I'm tired. So I would like to see a little more of that. Also, the match with Tommaso Ciampa and was it AJ Styles was actually pretty cool. Or was it oh no, it was Adam Cole and AJ, I believe it was, right? No, Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole. I get whatever matches. I didn't write notes down. Anyways, that was a pretty good match. I would have liked to see Johnny Gargano there, but for some reason he wasn't there. It was nice. I don't really care for the fact that Shayna Baszler came out between the Bayley match. That one kind of wasn't that good. Cole Bryan match was amazing. Yes, they're freaking see, and that's why it's like anybody that calls NXT like the minor leagues, they don't know nothing about like these guys or these people, because a lot of these men and women, they've been wrestling for quite a while, and so they have a ton of experience, and they're only in NXT because honestly, guys, if you put them in the WWE, they're really not probably going to do much. And I'm so happy that some of the guys are actually going back to NXT, like Tyler Breeze went back, Fandango went back. Finn Balor is going to be interesting. I'm kind of surprised not to see him there, but I'm glad they didn't have him there because that would make the most likely choice to have him there on Friday night. So I'm glad they didn't actually bring him back in, unless he was part of the Royal Rumble match or whatever you want to call it in Dubai the other day. You should make more digging why Washington named their team as they did, not just listen to one person in school telling you why is bad. I did do the research on it, LG Max 73. So it wasn't just that. On the Washington football team, I did do research, my own personal research, and I'm kind of in the thing where if people really want to find out, they'll go look it up themselves. I've already made up my mind about it from everything I've read, everything I've checked out, and why I don't like the name. So I have looked it up, and I always encourage people, if they really want to find out why I don't like the name, go check it out. Don't just Wikipedia it. Go actually do some research on it. But I have looked it up. Let's see. I'm marking out when Finn turned heel. That was okay, but here's the problem. Okay, he's heel. Why didn't he join the Undisputed? Why? But then again, you can't have Cole and Finn. But then again, like they could eventually compete down the line to take over Undisputed. Will you keep a Washington hat as a gift? No, I will not. I will not ever buy a Washington hat. In fact, if I did get a Washington hat, I'd probably just return it. I won't ever get one. The only way I'll ever get one is if they change the name to something else. So yes, I will never own a Washington hat, or I'll just somebody did send me one, I'll probably just donate it because I won't keep it. Let's see here. Okay. Anyway, we're getting a little behind, man. 43 minutes, and we haven't even got to the announcement. So this month is November, of course. You guys know that, and every day this month, I did this last year. T-Ball, being a little loud here, buddy. Last year I did a video every day in the month of October. So this year I'm doing a video every day in the month of November. So every day you're going to see a video or a podcast of some sort. So if you guys have been following my channel, you guys are subscribed, which a lot of you guys are. You've probably been getting your notifications if you have them turned on that, I've been having a video come out every day. So video every day. This is kind of just me doing something again for the month like I did last year. So I'll be sending Sergio so many Washington hats now. Okay. I hope they have a return to sender address on them because that's where they're going to go. LG Max 73. Let's see here. LOL Mac. So video every day. That is the goal for the month. Even on Thanksgiving, I'll try not to make them too long. Probably, I usually shoot for 10 minutes. That's just because of what YouTube says I'm supposed to do. You guys know the YouTube rules. So we'll see about that. So doing a video every day. Now, before we got interrupted on the podcast the other day, I was talking about a hat, or actually this might have been 2 podcasts, but I was talking about a hat that I really wanted to get, a certain hat, get a Miami Heat hat and review it, please. I've been tempted to get a hat recently. I actually do have a Miami Heat hat already, Mark. So maybe it is time to review it. So thank you. It is a little bit older hat, but I do have a Miami Heat hat. So anyway, so I was talking about this hat, and I told you guys I couldn't find my size, and I liked it a lot, and I really wanted to get it. And I told you guys that this was a Lids exclusive, off probation. No, I'm on probation, guys. I'll tell you why here in just a second. So during the fires, when I was, doing my Lids review, walking around, this was one of the hats I picked up, and I really wanted to show you guys because you guys probably had no clue what I was talking about. But this is a Lids exclusive hat, and I mentioned that, if people wanted to be able to pick me up, say the Marlins hat or the Cubs hat or the White Sox hat, because you only can get these in the Lids, let me know, and I'll be happy to send them some money for it. But here's what we got. We got a bam. This was the crazy hat I was talking about. This is a Lids exclusive. It has this funky teal design going on, or colorway right here. You got this nice forest green right here. You got this nice aqua. What do you call this? This is like that Everett Aqua Sox green. You got some nice orange eyelets. You got this nice crazy green forest green button right there. Look at that orange right there on the New Era flag. If you guys can see it, sorry about that. But check out the underneath with that nice bright orange. Now, this is actually called the Cyanic CYANIC series 5950. This is a Lids exclusive, so I'm just happy I finally got it. Now, the thing is, as you guys see from the sticker, it is a 7 3/4. And what I noticed, and we've been talking about this, about the Vietnam, the Bangladesh, being China, being kind of different sizes. This one is made in Vietnam. And when I tried on another hat, and I tried it on because it was the right size, and it actually seemed a little tight. So then I'm like, I'll try on the 7 3/4. And if you guys see it right there, the 7 3/4 actually does not fit that bad. So since this is a Lids exclusive, you can definitely try it on to see if it has a different fit for your head. But I think it fits okay for a 7 3/4. So I did try, like I said, tried the 7 5/8, and it seemed kind of tight. But I just thought this hat was kind of funky. I thought this would be a perfect hat for my channel. You guys know I try to get the different hats, and I've been telling you guys lately that if you guys are sleeping on Lids exclusive, I don't think you guys should sleep on the Lids exclusive, because you guys got to remember, these hats are only available at the Lids in your local area. And I think that's just a cool aspect, because if you guys are looking for hats that nobody else has, for the most part, these are going to be hats in nobody else's collection, because nobody's going to have a Giants hat unless they're in California. Nobody's going to have, a Yankees hat unless they live in New York. So I think that is actually really cool. Let's see, North Korea, Haiti. Yes, I'm a size 8 guy. Dang, that's a huge. That you're like Sean. Stay fitted. The kid that made that hat must be punished. Hey, he had his worker permit, LG Max 73, so he's good. I got one Vietnam-made hat that was the worst I've ever seen, and one that was on par with the Red Army China. I get weird looks when I wear other team hats. I do too, so don't feel bad. Let's see. I thought that was a Dolphins hat for a second. It looks like a Sharks Giants hat. I love the Ducks hat, Aaron C. On parole. So real quick, okay. I'm back on hat probation, which usually I am during this time of year anyways, because okay, yesterday I ordered 14 hats from Lids, and you're going like, why did I order so many hats? Because I got a really good deal, and I figured, why not? So plus I needed content for my videos, because you guys know when I first started this channel, there wasn't a lot of hat YouTubers out there that kept up on, the latest hats. And so that is what I'm trying to do. Plus, I got some really good deals. I finally picked up a Players Weekend hat for this year, and that was the only way I was going to get it if I got a good deal on it. Also, I got another Spike Lee hat. I'm going to be doing the review on that one eventually, because I already got one Spike Lee hat, and then there's about 4 more. I think there's a total of 5 Spike Lee hats. So be doing that one. I got a real special one for my international collection. I did buy this one from Lids as well, so I'm going to be doing that because I mentioned before that I would really like to either trade, or if somebody can send me a hat from their local professional baseball team, preferably a fitted, but if not, a snapback, so I could start like a international hat collection and start doing some reviews on that. I would love to see the different logos, the different designs, the colorings out there. So if anybody wants to help me out with that, that'd be freaking awesome. Anyway, so I got a country hat coming in. I'm just going to call it a country hat. I don't want to give away the country. I'm pretty sure you guys have a good idea because there's, like I said, I got it from Lids, and you guys know they sell some hats on Lids from nearby countries, if that'll give it away. So I wanted to start that. So I have that hat coming in, and it's an interesting hat. That's what I got to say. Let's see here. I finally found the old school Mavericks hat I was looking for. That's good. I need more NBA hats. That's good that you found that old school Mavericks hat. I know I have somebody that's looking for an old school Angels hat, so I've been keeping a lookout for that one, but I haven't seen it. By the way, guys, I need a shave. This is my full adult beard if I haven't mentioned it already, so I can't grow facial hair. This is all I got. So I ordered 14 hats from Lids, and then Williamsport Crosscutters. It's the Phillies minor league team. I didn't have their hat, and I was on their website looking for a hat for whatever reason, and I found one for $12. $12 for a fitted 7 5/8. $12. So if you want a Williamsport Crosscutters, go check out their website. It was just one hat that I found. There might be one more, but they didn't have my size in the other one. Really? So anyway, so I ordered that hat. They did get me with the shipping. It was like $8. Excuse me. It was like $8 for shipping, but still $20 for a fitted. I'll take it any day of the week. So I ordered about 15 hats, but like I said, I got a really good deal on them. I think the average cost per hat was about $24, $25. Yes, not kidding. So that was a really good deal. So yes, I looked at cutters, but they were out of my size. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I hate it when that happens. Did you grab a Cannonballers hat? Oh, Reds fan of Florida. Thank you for bringing that up. I was actually going to talk about that probably on another day, but I'm glad you brought it up. If you guys are not aware, which I was not aware because that's still kind of early in the off season, I guess you say, but the Kannapolis Intimidators, who I actually did one of my first stadium reviews for, are no longer the Intimidators. The team was named after like Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt himself, his father, Junior's father. So that's why they had the nickname the Intimidators. So if you guys are not aware, they actually changed their name, and now they are called the Kannapolis Cannonballers. Yes, I didn't know they did this yet. They usually do go through a lot of changes this time of year, but it usually happens more into the season, off season, not so soon. So I will be picking up a hat from them eventually. What I'm probably going to wait for, though, is I know Lids will eventually get it. I'll probably just order it from Lids. But if you haven't checked out the Cannonballers yet, by the way, it is the White Sox rookie ball team. So if you are curious, go check back out into my old videos, because you guys know I don't delete anything. Go check out my old videos, and I did a little stadium review on them as well. Also, I did a hat review while I was there as well, and I thought it was a nice little park. But yeah, they are known as the Kannapolis Cannonballers. Okay, I love minor league baseball for this very reason. So I will be getting a Cannonballers hat. It honestly looks like a guy that got in one of those barrels to go down. What do you call it?
Donkey Kong.
No, the waterfalls. Donkey Kong. Really? This is my research guy, T-Ball with Donkey Kong. I love you guys. That's a nice SF cap with the Dolphins color. I believe they are getting a new park as well. Are they? I haven't heard that. I picked up that Flying Squirrels lunar landing hat. Oh, did you? That's a nice one right there. So I do need to get a Cannonballers hat. And then, of course, you guys know that the Trash Pandas are officially going to be coming to existence. They're playing one more year as the Mobile Bay Bears, so now they're going to be coming into existence. And we are still waiting on to see what happens with the New Orleans Baby Cakes, to see what name they take on moving to Wichita. So there are a couple teams out there that did change names out there already. The new Kannapolis is awesome. Too bad won't be available USA made. Yeah, it's just how it is. It's just unfortunately, how it is. So I don't know if there's going to be too many name changes. Honestly, I'm not suspecting a lot of name changes because with the changes possibly of minor league baseball in the next couple of years, I don't think a lot of teams are going to be having a lot of changes. Let me know. I could be wrong, but from what I know at this point in time, I didn't think there was going to be any name changes this year. So that's kind of interesting. New Padre hat also. They have an alternate uniform that just says ballers on the front. That's actually pretty cool, actually. I actually like that one. So, anyways, the other hat I wanted to show you guys, and you guys see Hatter, who is not here because he is training in Best Buy. Oh, you know what? You know what? Because J38 was sending me some pictures. J38, you are still here. Here's what I wanted to show you, bro. Right here, we have Marvel's Captain America Snowman Funko Pop. Now, you guys know that I'm also into Funko Pop, so I've been doing some Funko videos. I'm not doing it as hard as the hat channel, in a sense. So I got kind of lazy, but at the same time, it's like I have like 10 videos that I'm still waiting to show off on that channel. So it's like I didn't, film everything. But anyways, when these guys were announced to come out, I just thought these guys were really freaking awesome. Check it out. Captain America Snowman bobblehead. Johnny G, you need this guy in your life. This thing is freaking awesome. He has his nice little shield. A little funny, though, with the boxing glove right there on the side. So let me know what you guys think. And the reason why Funko Pops are being brought up is J38 sent me a picture of Hulkbuster, who actually looks freaking pretty awesome. And then he was saying that they had the Christmas Avenger ones as well. So I picked up a couple of these. In this particular set, I have the Thanos Holiday one. I got the Snowman. Minor Leagues has Groot. And then we just need to find Rocket. So those are the ones that are in this set. And I just thought it'd be fun to show it off. You guys know I like showing off my Funko Pops a little bit. Not that it's really helping out the channel on the other side, but I just like showing off the Funko Pops. So that's awesome. I like the Rocket Raccoon. My brother has a huge Groot Pop. Is it one of those 10-inch Pops ones that he has? Definitely going to try and get the team issued first. Panda hat, we have a chance getting team issued J38. That's actually cool. Probably from the store, right? Yeah, see here. Anyway, so that is another pop. Also, here's another one that just came out. This one's a Hot Topic exclusive for Halloween. But we got the Michael Myers pop right here. H2O Halloween. I just like this one because it was a Halloween-based one, and I thought it'd be pretty cool. Also, they came out with a Chucky one, but I didn't really care for the Chucky one. He actually looked kind of too happy. You guys know I do a little bit of everything on my podcast because, yeah. All right. But, the funny part is I hate scary movies, but you got to admit, looking at these little guys and the details, these guys are just freaking awesome. He's got the little knife right there with the blood. He's got his Michael Myers mask on there. He's got his hair slicked back. It is actually pretty sweet. Ah! Yeah, tell me about it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a 10-inch pop. That's what she said. So got this guy, and then the last one I'm going to show you on the pop little collection. I just thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys, but this one just was released. But we got a Back to the Future Marty McFly. Let's see, what is this? Back to the Future. Is this number 2 or 3 where he goes back into the Western days? I want to say it's number 3 because then they come back in the train. So this might be 3. I'm not sure. I lose track. Anyway, so he's holding his cowboy boots in his hands. He's got his tennis shoes on underneath. I'm going to leave this one in the box, but this is just freaking cool. This is one of my wife's favorite movies. And this one, they have your normal Marty McFly and Dr. Emmett Brown on the back. And then they also have some exclusive ones where they're in the hazmat suits. So it is actually a pretty cool one. I like this one. So I'll see if I can find any more of those ones and whatnot. So let's see here. Sent you something on IG3. Okay. I don't have my phone. Otherwise, I would check it. I'll have to get back to you on that Reds fan. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Receding hairline. What? Sent you something on IG3. So anyways, guys, you guys know, let's see here. Back to the Future 3. Gotcha. Sorry. I'm kind of slow. Yes. Thank you. That's what I thought it was. Okay. Thanks. So you guys know I don't like to take a lot of your time, so I just want to let you guys know I'm safe. Thank you guys for everybody for checking in. A lot of you guys that are still on here were checking in, and I appreciate it. Like I said, we got lucky, and that's what I'm happy and fortunate before. I am going to be doing videos every day, so hopefully you guys like them. And sorry about the commercials. You know, YouTube kind of signs the commercials. I guess I could take a couple commercials out here and there. So we'll just play it by ear. Last month I made a whole $7. So yes, I thought that was actually kind of fun. So anyways, I will see you back on Thursday at 5:30. If I can, do you guys want to see an earlier podcast? Is that actually better for you guys? I know this Thursday I could probably do like a 3 p.m. Pacific time podcast. So it'll be 6 o'clock Eastern. Or do you guys prefer like a 4 to 6 o'clock? Maybe I'll do like a little poll to see. So I feel like 5:30 my time is a little late for everybody else. And, you know, if people want to watch, they want to watch. I'd rather have them watch live than on the replay. I understand some people can't do live, of course. So let me know what time works best for everybody. So I will see you guys all on Thursday. And I'll put a little message out there to see what time people want to do it. And expect videos every day. I'll try not to make them over 10 minutes long because I don't want you guys to be too bored. Anyways, you guys will not see the same thing on every video. You guys know I try to make the videos kind of fun. Earlier in the East helps. Okay, thank you, Reds fans. See, that's what I want to try to get the gauge on. You guys know I try to make the videos kind of fun and entertaining and not so boring. And I always try to feature something new. And if I feel like I haven't shown something ever in my video, but it's an older hat, I will show that as well. So make sure you guys are following. And I only get bored with wrestling stuff. So yes, anyways, I will see everybody on Thursday. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. Enjoy your guys' football. Part of the reason also I did this today was because the Niners played on Thursday, so no Niner game, and I'm recording the Raiders game because it started at 1. So you guys, thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully you guys hit that like button just to thumbs it up or thumbs it down. It's all the same. It doesn't bother me. All right, you guys, I will see you guys later. Major League Hats out. Go Dolphins! Bye, everybody. See ya.